money, get the cake. Need the dough, make it bake. They all know that I'll be great. I don't have time to wait. Mess with me, a big mistake.
What's going on, guys? Your boy Killer Kawabo. Welcome to another episode of Men Operating in Reality. All right, guys. I know y'all's probably seen this video. Y'all know what I'm going to talk about, but I'm actually going to break it down even more because I got an article I want to talk about. I don't usually try to talk about trans women like that because they're grown adults for the most part anyway. Obviously, there are some point of contention with them. I'm not going to get to all the points I have, but I have one that I want to break down. And it's not more so trans women. It's more so these modern women trying to put this on us. If you've seen this video, you know what I'm talking about. But before we get started, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know next time I drop, as well as if you want to help grow this page monetarily, you can donate to the Cash App and PayPal. It'd be much appreciated. All right, let's get started.
Said, Chase, would you rather smash the hottest trans woman in the world or the oldest woman in the world? Honestly, bro, the oldest woman in the world, because then I wouldn't be gay. Are you like, Chase, how dare you be transphobic?
Yes, actually, what the fuck do you mean?
Because if I had sex with a trans woman, I'd be having sex with a biological man.
Exactly. I don't know why, and that's not a trans woman either. That's a woman, modern women. I don't know why modern women, because I've seen a lot of modern women promote this crap, that you should be dating a trans woman. A trans woman is a biological man. If they want to think they're a woman, that's fine. If they want to say they're a woman, whatever. If they want to get the surgery, okay, cool, to look more like a woman, cool. But they are still a man in their DNA. They still have the things down there that men have. They do not have the reproductive organs a woman has to produce children. And men, straight men, are attracted to women, real women. I don't know why modern women can't get it in their head. Let's continue with this.
I don't want to do that. Because I'd be gay if I had sex with a biological man.
That's not gay.
That's
gay.
gay.
And that's another thing, too. This is why I stopped listening to modern women, bro. They will, they will tell you that sleeping with a trans woman is not gay. But criticizing women is gay? I just saw a video. Well, what's that gay dude? God damn. Santana. Sausage Santana, yeah. He said that smoking hookah is gay. But having sex with another man is not gay? I am confused now. So having sex with a trans woman is not gay. But me making this video right now, that makes me gay. Man, that's why I stopped listening to modern women, bro. That's why I stopped listening to modern women. I'm gonna bring it back real quick because this is why you gotta push modern women out your life, because they will tell you what is and is not gay, and then they will shame you for being gay. That's the first go-to in their arsenal of shaming language. You're gay, you like men. But you're not gay if you're dating a trans woman, which is a biological male. Oh my gosh. We're living in a crime world, guys.
Shut the fuck up, actually.
She's right. I mean, that's really hateful,
she's
bro.
not.
How is that hateful? If it's so hateful, then we'll start shaming these women to date incels. If it's so hateful, then these modern women are hateful for not dating a man that's broke, that lives in his mama's house, that plays video game, and is fat and ugly. Then the modern women, then all women are hateful. This is why you got to stop listening to modern women when it comes to dating, guys. When it comes to dating, they give no good advice. They're telling you that it is hateful to not date a biological man when you're straight. This is what they telling you guys.
She's not, would technically be homosexual.
Yeah.
A trans woman is a biological man. Sue me,
Exactly.
it's true.
Biological woman who doesn't even have any trans friends goes too fucking far. A man of God who doesn't judge a Christian, yeah.
You know,
A man and God always judges. What do you mean? We judge all the time. You gotta judge. Because you gotta differentiate what's right and wrong. And I'm not gonna say trans women are right or trans women are wrong or whatever, but a straight man is not interested in dating a biological man. It doesn't matter if he tries to put on makeup, if he tries to put on hair, whatever. We're not interested. I don't know why modern women can't take that. They will, oh my gosh. Modern women will say they don't want to deal with an incel. They will say they don't want to deal with the man that lives with his mom's house. They will say they don't want to deal with a broke man. But they have a hard time believing that a man does not want to date and have sex with another man? This shit gets me going crazy because there's a lot of men that really want a good woman who really don't have high preferences like that. But then y'all calling him gay to shame him. And now a lot of these incels are becoming trans women because they know that these trans women get off on a lot of stuff. Look at what's Ezra Miller and Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is in jail for a crime he didn't commit with evidence that showed that he didn't commit it. Ezra Miller, we literally got video of Ezra Miller beating down a fat woman, grooming a girl. He gets off. He gets off of charges. He gets off of his charges because he goes by they them pronouns. Craziness. Let's finish this video off, and then we're gonna go to the article.
what God said? It said he made the man and women. He made the man and woman. I just told you I'm not gay. I'll pass on that. Thanks, though. Who knew that stating biological facts would make people walk off the show?
And it's crazy because modern women really hate, you can tell, modern women really hate a masculine man. They really hate masculine men because we tell the truth and we don't give a damn. We don't give a damn who likes it. We don't give a damn who doesn't like it. I could be saying something right now that somebody don't like, even in the red pill space. There'd be some things that some people that rock with the red pill probably not even agree with me with on some of my videos. There's people in the red pill space that don't agree with a lot of things Kevin Samuels just to say. But at the same time, masculine men, we tell the truth because we got to live in truth. It's the whole reason why I call this page Men Operating in Reality, because no matter how many times I say that I could say a fat man that lives in his mom's house, that plays video games, that has no money, can get himself a bad bitch, it's not true. That's not reality. And maybe there's instances where a dude is like that and he can get himself a chick. But the majority of men cannot get a chick like that. You cannot promote that and say that's going to work. That's not reality. That's not realistic for men. We got to live in reality. And these modern women don't want to live in reality. They think that men are just going to sleep with whoever they want to sleep with. Whoever looks like a woman. We don't even like dating masculine women. Why would we date a woman that acts, or why would we date a man that acts like a woman? Let's go to the article that I wanted to bring up, because this is also egregious. This is also egregious, right? Because this is a black trans woman. You can tell it is a trans woman, a black one as well. And there's another thing I want to put on. White people, white men, y'all gotta be careful what trend y'all get on to. That y'all got to be careful what trend black people get onto. Let me just say this. Because anything that happens, or any trend, any good thing that happens, any bad thing that happens to black people first, is coming to y'all next. I'll put this in example. White men were in Hollywood were not in dresses. They weren't wearing dresses in Hollywood until recently. Ho- However, black men have been cross dressing since at least the 80s. At least the 80s. White men were not cross dressing like that in Hollywood, in movies like that. Until recently. Now you see men like John Cena. You see Harry Styles. You see Shia LaBeouf. All in Hollywood now. Whenever a trend starts with black people, they put they're it's a what's it called? It's a test. It's a test to see how you're gonna make this out into the mainstream. How you gonna put this out into the mainstream? Look at how the Passport Bros have gone mainstream. White people have been doing that for years. But as soon as black men started doing it, now it's in the mainstream. Now it's Passport Bros. It's black men that's doing this. Even though white men has been doing this, black women have been doing it for years as well. And they're going for sex tourism. But as soon as black men started doing it, all of a sudden it's now men are doing this, all men are doing this. Now it's Passport Bros this, Passport Bros that. When white men have been the Passport Bros for years. Anytime something happens to the black community, watch out, white people, because they're coming for you next. If we talking about police brutality, the reason why they're doing police brutality is because of a test. They doing it to black men first, so that when it's time for tyranny, they're gonna coming for y'all next. White men, I'm warning y'all right now. They're gonna come for y'all next. That's the only reason why they perpetuate this black. They're perpetuating this. They doing this police brutality on black men because they're coming for y'all next, man. They're coming for y'all next. Okay, let's do this. Why I don't believe straight men can love trans women. A TikToker influencer unpacks her experiences with straight men and what she has learned. All right. So last week was Valentine's Day, which out of all the holidays, I probably hate the most. But it got me thinking about the cult classic film Never Been Kissed, which is a funny movie. I've never actually seen it, but it's funny because it's about a girl that they haven't had no attention from men. Welcome to a man's world. I think a part of mine and every trans woman's soul will always resonate with Drew Barrymore's iconic portrayal of the quintessential 90s underdog Josie Geller, a.k.a. Josie Grosey. Sans the whole falling in love with my fake teacher who also loved me even though he thought I was a high school student thing. Josie and I have a lot in common. We were both just disarmingly disillusional. Oh, excuse me. We were both just disarmingly delusional enough in our younger years to believe that being desired by men would somehow validate our existence not only as women but as people in general. That's the funny part right there. Women do everything for a man's validation. That's why they want straight men, to sleep with trans women because they want that validation that trans women are women and all that crap. This is why a lot of fat women are shaming men for not dating fat women because they want that validation that it's okay to be a fat woman and I can still get a man. They want that validation. All right, let's continue. In the end, Josie found herself and her Prince Charming, but I, like thousands of other black trans across the globe, have yet to find mine, and I don't believe I ever will. Unless he's a gay dude, no, you won't. I don't know why these trans women don't realize. You will never get a straight man to date you because straight men are not interested in men. It doesn't matter if you put on makeup, if you put on hair, if you had a surgery, you're still a man. That's not attractive. This trans woman believes in black love, but does black love believe in me? Oh my God. God, I hate this whole black love bull crap. That's a lot of bull crap too. And that is really sad because I was someone who genuinely believed in black love. I believe that if I was loved properly by black men, I would somehow prove that in a world where it's always showing me we black people shouldn't be loved, that here, look, it was actually possible for this thing that you all said could never happen to happen. Man, first of all, nobody said that nobody said that black people are not loved. We go through a lot of hardship, sure, but we're still loved. Get over the whole looking for love crap. I'm talking to men as well. Get over that whole looking for love crap. It's crap. You love, it does not exist. Love does not exist. Get out of your head. That love y'all talk, that love that y'all be feeling, it's a dopamine rush. Look it up. It's actually worse than doing cocaine. It's safer doing cocaine than to be in love. Look it up. Go to Google or something. Most of my childhood was spent daydreaming about a life with a man unknown to me but unrecognizable to my spirit. Yes, she was very esoteric middle schooler. I wholeheartedly believed in romanticism, deep, profound, meaningful romantic love, even though I have never been given a proper example of that love. Wait, that's not true. Before my dad passed away, he woke up early every morning to iron my mom and his clothes for work, and that always felt like the type of way in which I wanted to be loved. She thinks that a man ironing his wife's clothes is love. No, he was doing a job. He didn't specify what the mom was doing for him, what the mom was doing for the dad, to make him reciprocate that. Because he wasn't just doing it for free. He had to get something in return. This is the problem with modern women, and now with these trans women. They think that love and romance is all take, and I don't do nothing. But no, in order for a man to show you quote unquote love, you have to put in some work and show him love as well. He's not going to just sit back while he gives you all this love and romance and flowers while you do nothing, while you sit around, while you shame him, and you say he's not good enough. He's not going to sit there. You ignore him. You dealing with other men. He's not going to sit there and do all that. Does this person think that the mom was going around on IG and dancing for other men, talking crap about her husband to other women? Do you think that she was doing that shit? No. But it turns out love has not been in the cards for me. No, I'm pretty sure most of the men I've had the unfortunate pleasure of dating would watch me choke on Popeye's biscuit while they sipped on Deer Park water, let alone ever set foot near an iron for my clothing. Apathy is a recurring theme I seem to invoke from the men in my life. I've always wanted to figure that out. First of all, ma'am, are you telling these men that you're a trans woman? Because a lot of these trans women do not tell men that they were biologically male. They were biologically male. They don't tell these men. And when they don't tell these men, that's when all the trouble happens. This is where you hear the stories of a woman, a trans woman got beat up, all that crap. They don't tell you what happened before. They don't tell you that trans woman lied to the man, telling him he was a woman, and then he finds out later that it was biologically a man. They don't ever say that. Even a gay man will say that. Even a gay man will tell you that it's not a good idea for a trans woman to do that crap. Oh, here's the next topic. Don't blame the trans woman. Most trans women I know can relate to my struggle. Of course they can, because they try to date a straight man. Oh my God. What is going on here? What is going on here? Most of us are used to being a late night rendezvous or an after bar afterthought, evidenced by the fact that at 39, I'm currently single AF and never been on a serious long term relationship. This is another talking point that these modern women love to say. If a modern woman says that she's never been in a long term relationship, it means that she is a 304. Run. And I'm just talking about real women. I'm pretty sure these trans women never been in a long term relationship. Of course not. Not with no straight man. We got to be with a gay man to do that. As all people should do at this point, I have taken a personal inventory of my life and honestly wonder if I'm the issue. Yes, you are. Of course, I'm not perfect, but I'm definitely aware of the areas of my life that I want to improve upon in terms of relationship skills. So it would seem that maybe the problem isn't me. Maybe the problem is that men are just aren't capable of loving trans women all the way through. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. Or maybe, just maybe, straight men are not attracted to trans women. Did you ever think about that? Oh man. And I'm not even, I can hear the men now. Maybe it's the men you choose. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying you trying to date straight men. What do you think is going to happen? That has always felt like low-key felt like gaslighting and never sat right with me, because how can the vast majority of women constantly keep making the same bad choices? Because you're stupid. And yes, I'm going to say that you modern women are stupid. Y'all will deal with a man that has 6 baby moms and be the 7th baby mom because he has money. On the other hand, you will have a good dude in your DMs saying he will do this and do that for you when he is very emotionally available for you, when he's physically available for you, you throw him in the wayside. That is why when women used to get married, the father would be the one to give her away. The father would be the one to look at the man like, is he good enough for my daughter? Bet. You can marry him. That's why the father wasn't involved. We don't even have the father involved anymore. So yes, women constantly are making the same bad decisions. Constantly. Here's why men can't love trans women. How can we all keep choosing the shitty ones? It's just not possible. There has to be something else going on. Patriarchy. Ah! I knew that was going to come. Patriarchy. The context, the structure through what the society we live in has been molded. If men were a church, patriarchy would be the ever-present minister wearing the sadistic Sunday sermon throughout all its rooms. Patriarchy tells men that in order for them to be considered real men, there's a strict set of rules that they have to be followed at all times, and even the least bit of deviation from said rules means you're stripped of your manhood, which for POC and black men carry far greater consequence, since patriarchy was never created with them in mind to begin with. Oh my God. I swear it's annoying. They blame patriarchy for everything. They blame patriarchy for everything. No, first of all, men can't love trans women due to nature. You're not a woman. You're a man. You are a man. Most men who are straight are not gay. We are not going to do that. And second of all, it's modern, oh my gosh, it's modern women that keep perpetuating what a real man's supposed to be. Yes, for man, a man has to live in reality, so we have to be creators of the world. We have to be the one that, because we built society. So we have to be actual masculine men. One, we have to be masculine men to help grow and build society, help grow, protect women and children. And 3, because women are not attracted to feminine men. Women are not attracted to feminine men. I don't know where y'all keep coming up with this. Y'all women are not attracted to men that cry. Y'all not attracted to men that open up about their feelings. Because a lot of men go through a lot of stuff, and we don't have no one to talk to except our guy friends. We want to talk to our women, but women do not want to handle men's problems. And when a man deviates from that, for example, if a woman is the breadwinner and a man becomes a house husband, guess what happens? The women will divorce the man because she's jealous that the man has so much free time and is able to stay at the crib. There's so many videos that show that a lot of modern women broke up their home or disrespected their men because the man was the house husband. A lot of women do not like a man who cannot protect them. If a man is not masculine, he will not have the necessary skills, the necessary tools, and the necessary mindset to protect his wife and children, because that's the job of a masculine man. There's been a shift lately in the past few years where women will literally get assaulted in front of people and nobody does a thing. Before, back in the day, if a woman will get assaulted in front of men, every man will come and grab that man and beat him down to his last breath. Hell, he didn't even have to literally touch her. All a woman had to do was go up to man and say, "Hey, that man touched me." The man didn't even have to do nothing. All a woman had to go to, she can lie on the man and say, that man touched me, and we will go beat him down. Now, we're not going to do a damn thing because they shamed masculine men. And then they want to say it's the patriarchy. And then they complain that there's no men around. Oh my God. So when men break away from the patriarchy, there's no men around. But when men are masculine men, it's the patriarchy and they ain't good enough. Listen to this, man. We're not good enough for women no matter what we do. There's no wonder why either men are going MGTOW or going red pill or getting their passports and leaving Western women. This is crazy. Patriarchy is the cousin of white supremacy. Oh, God. Here we go with another person blaming white supremacy. So in reality, that version of masculinity was never meant for black men, but was for white men. So the irony of a bunch of men of color and black men adhering to the system of masculinity is inherently doesn't see them as real men is not lost on me. It is because you're a woman. Matter of fact, that was a man, a weak man. This was a weak man right here. Because it's not about white supremacy. It's about being masculine and operating in the world. You see men, homeless men. It's not just black homeless men. It's white homeless men. It's Hispanic homeless men. There's a lot of homeless men. They have to go through the same problems. That is why a lot of men can identify. I can identify with a white man can identify me. Even though we don't go through a lot of the same struggles, we can still identify with each other because we still go through the same battles in the world as men. We still go through the same. It's not patriarchy. It's not white supremacy because they did the same thing. They've been doing the same thing in Africa. Do y'all think that women was running Africa? No. No. They were not running Africa. There's no matriarchy in Africa. Go to Africa and try to pull that crap. There's no matriarchy in Africa. If there is, let me know. Because I haven't heard one yet that has survived the test of time. But I digress. Arguably, one of the most important rules is that as a heterosexual man within a patriarchal society, you have to be attracted to women. Ugh. God damn it. Lord, this is going to be a long video. It's not that you have to be attracted to women. If you're a heterosexual man, you are only attracted to women. You can't be a heterosexual man and then be attracted to men. That's homosexuality. You cannot be a heterosexual man and be attracted to men. That's not a patriarchal idea. It's called nature because men have the drive to procreate. That's why we sleep around. Men have the drive to procreate. So the only way to procreate is with actual women. Lord have mercy. Oh God. And we live in a world where the default for a majority of people is the belief that trans women are not real women. Which at the end of the day, that's just transphobia. Oh my God. So as a man who is engaged in performing the tasks required of him by patriarchy, waking up one day and finding himself attracted to trans women, which in itself is so transphobic, like, duh, Einstein, you're attracted to women. Of course you're attracted to trans women because we're women too. No, you're not. No, you're not. If you're a woman, you want to be called trans women. I'm sorry. You are not women. You're not real women. You do not have a vagina. You do not have ovaries. You cannot produce children in your womb. You do not have a womb. You are not women. Seemingly causes all systems to fail. Yes, it's going to cause our systems to fail because you're not going to have children. Who is going to take care of the next? Who's going to be the next generation if you don't have no children? How is me sleeping with another man and being with another man going to be conducive to the society? Yeah. Who's going to build the roads? Who's going to build the schools? Who's going to build the buildings if there's no children to grow up to be men and women? Oh, Lord have mercy. I've seen in every fruitless attempt to try to piece together some semblance of a romantic relationship with men. It's like the part of themselves that they show to their family members or their friends or their coworkers that all gets turned off, and now I have to earn the fact that they're attracted to me because the cost of their attraction is more than most men are willing to pay. Now I have to perform for them because as a man within a patriarchal society who believes that only cis women are biological or real, being attracted to us trans women is wrong and essentially makes you less of a man, which it does, which in lies the problem. Most men are more concerned about how they are perceived by others than they are truly loving trans women, no matter how strongly they may care for us. And I am tired of being told to believe that some needle in a haystack black men out there are willing to love me properly. First of all, we have to be concerned about how people perceive us because we could lose our life, not just our livelihood, our lives that way. If I am considered a rapist, if I'm considered a rapist, right, a child rapist, and I will go to jail, and then the inmates will beat me down and take me out. If I am perceived as a misogynist, I might not attract women. I might not have a relationship with a woman because she thinks I hate women. I might lose friends. I might lose family members. I might lose my job. So yes, we have to be concerned about how we're perceived by others because we can lose our livelihoods. And then two, honestly, a lot of men really don't care about how they're being perceived. If I date a single mother who is fat and ugly, and if my homeboys tell me, yo, that chick is a single mother and she's fat and ugly, but I still love the chick. I still love the chick, and I see something in her. I don't give a damn what my homeboys say. If I see something about this chick that's gonna help me in my life, even though my boys see the aesthetic as her being fat and ugly and a single mother, that's on them. But I personally see something more, so I'm gonna stick with the chick until I see you not her me not being conducive in my life. So that's another thing. Men really don't care about how they being perceived as others. If a guy is gay, he gonna be gay. He gonna be out there. So men really typically don't really care. We gotta be more concerned, honestly, because like I said in the first part, but we typically don't care. All right. I've decided that I'm going to love me properly. I'm going to claim me. I'm going to embrace my Josie grossiness status in the eyes of the world, and I think every woman, trans or cis, black or white, should do the same. Take stock of the relationship that you foster and really see how beneficial they are to your life. I realized that I am literally living my dream unless there's a man that can add to that dream, one who's willing to meet me on the metaphorical baseball field and give me my first kiss. Oh, God. And there's nothing I want romantically from anyone. I hope we live in a world someday where men are able to love us all the way through without it bringing them pain or harm, but that remains to be more of a mere hope of mine. No, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry. Straight men will never love trans women because you are men. Sorry. I think we just need more examples of healthy black love between straight men and trans women as well. No, we don't. No, we don't. Because even if we have an influx of straight men where they wouldn't be straight with trans women, it's not going to change the fact that straight men are not attracted to trans women because y'all men. You're not women. I'm sorry. That's not attractive. They are out there, so I know it's not impossible, but for me personally, unless men collectively start unlearning the dangerous mindsets associated with patriarchal thinking, like I said, I just don't think it's in the cards. Because of an all trans, I do put myself back out there again. He has to not only be okay me being Josie Grosy, that woman who believes in love, but unconditionally love me for the reasons and many more. And then you can't even make this stuff up. And then you can't even tell me what the hell you're going to even bring to a man anyway. So even if a man wants to be attracted to you, you can't even bring nothing to the table to show why a man should even rock with you anyway. So that right there is a red flag. But if there's any trans woman that watch this, let's put it plain and simply. You will never attract a straight man to be in a relationship with you. If you want a man, go date a gay man. Straight men are not attracted to trans women by nature, not by patriarchy, not by society, by nature. Get it through your heads. And men, purge any women that tell you that dating a trans woman is not gay. Because it is. It's extremely gay. Extremely gay. Because you're not even real with yourself to date a man and just call yourself gay. You got to date a man who wants to pretend that he's a woman. And call me transphobic if you want. I don't care. I will take that. But men who are straight will only date women. Actual women. I don't know what else to say from there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm sorry for giving y'all this long video, but I had to put it all out there because this is getting ridiculous. They're literally shaming men for not dating men. and then they shame, then they call you gay for criticizing women. You're gay for smoking hookah. You're gay for criticizing women. You're gay for hanging out with your homeboys. But you're not gay for dating trans women. You're not gay for having sex with other men. That's women telling y'all this. Men, either go MGTOW, purge women out your life, go red pill, or get your passport and get yourself a real woman out the country. All right, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys agree? Are you guys thinking anything different? Let me know in the comment section. And if you appreciate this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know next time I drop, as well as if you want to help grow this page monetarily, you can donate to the Cash App and PayPal. It'd be much appreciated. All right, I will talk with y'all soon. You guys be safe. Peace.